Hey guys, it's Bob Ferngren and I'm back with another 8-minute video on network marketing. Hey listen, my hope, my prayer, really my desire for you is that whether you're following someone like me, someone like me is someone who's been in the industry for a long time. I've gone through the ups and downs of the industry and my personal life and other things. But you see, I didn't quit. And I consistently put effort in. And turns out, when you consistently put effort in, you don't quit, you persist without exception, you can win in this industry. Whatever you define winning is for yourself, right? So that's my hope, my prayer for you. But hey, I want to talk to you about a tool that you have in your toolbox that's powerful. It's a huge attractor because it eliminates one of the biggest obstacles you're going to run into. There's two big obstacles, right? One is price, one is time. I think price, most companies today, to get to the business builder level is either zero or very little. To start this business in most companies, it's next to nothing to start a business. And so for the most part, the cost part has been eliminated, or the expense part rather. But so what's the other obstacle people can throw up is time. Well, here's the tool you have in your toolbox. It's the power of part-time. The power of part-time. And there's a lot of ways to think about that. Number one is, as you're prospecting, as you're talking to people, as you're reaching out to people, you present your opportunity as done alongside what they're already doing, and it won't interrupt their busy lifestyle. Hey Joe, if I could share an opportunity with you that's going to be done alongside what you're already doing, and it won't interrupt your busy lifestyle, is that something you'd like to know more about? Done alongside with them. I already have a full-time job, so I can't have another full-time job, so I guess this would be part-time. Correct. You see, sometimes they figure it out. Other ways of prospecting, really being focused on part-time, is helping people understand that with some effort, 6 to 12 hours a week, done consistently, that part-time, you can use your income in our industry to meet your obligations. And that might sound something like this. Hey Joe, would you be interested in looking at an opportunity that I'm doing part-time that's helping me pay for my car payment and my insurance? Hey Jill, that gig I'm doing part-time, it's going really great, and I'm looking for some folks that have a few hours a week to put into it that would like to earn enough money to maybe help them pay off their student loans, or to help them save cash, to have a cash Christmas. Is that something you'd like to know more about? Hey, my part-time effort that I'm doing, I'm looking to add some people to my team right now, and I was thinking about you for this opportunity. It may or may not be for you, but here's what it is. We do this primarily from home, 99% using our smartphone, and we do it part-time. Would you be interested in extra income part-time? Power of part-time. You see, it's also a great filter, because if people won't even look at something that would pay them significantly, working from home, done alongside what they're already doing, without interrupting their busy lifestyle, done part-time, using primarily their smartphone, if they won't even look at your opportunity then, you just were able to filter them out. And we're in the business of filtering, right? Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next, right? I mean, we don't want to have that cavalier attitude with people, but isn't that really the truth? And you're in the filtering business. And so by presenting it properly to someone on the front end, notice I didn't say what the name of the company is, what products I'm selling, how we get paid, any of that. What I did is, in presenting a part-time opportunity, is I took all their objections on the time side off the table. And that's kind of cool. I mean, when you present it that way, who wouldn't want to look at something that's done part-time alongside what they're already doing without interrupting their busy lifestyle, done primarily from home in their smartphone? You see, you can then extend that further and say, hey, aren't you working a part-time gig? Or aren't you driving for Uber or Lyft? Or don't you do side hustles on the weekend to make a, yeah, I do. Well, tell me, how much time does it take for you to get ready and to drive to that? And is there any things you have to spend money on, like gas, driving to your part-time job? Oh, by the way, do you have to leave your family when you go do that part-time job? You see, all of those things, the average person isn't taking into consideration. The average quality person just wants to take care of their family, meet their obligations, pay off their debt. And so when you present that it's an opportunity done part-time alongside what they're already doing without interrupting their busy lifestyle, done primarily from home and 99% using their smartphone only, now they can start seeing the vision of how to work this and how to work it properly without stealing more time from their family. Well, what about those people who have the objections of all these extracurriculars with their kids? Well, here's the deal. I mean, let's say you're driving your little kid to school, you're in the drive-through line, in the drop-off line, drive-through line. They're not hamburgers, right? And you can't send out messages then? Of course you can. You can do this like in 10 to 15 minute intervals throughout the day. Even the follow-ups can be done around a busy lifestyle. What about, if you're taking a kid to t-ball practice? Are you telling me you can't talk to other parents? Dance recitals. Anywhere you go where there's people, there's opportunity, right? To present your part-time opportunity. You see, here's the deal, and you want to get this, and we're winding down quick. There's the landing field is ahead. We're about ready to put this one in the hangar. Here's the deal. People need to understand that it's primarily a part-time opportunity. When they understand that up front, it helps them make better decisions. It helps them understand it. We're not trying to get people to leave their full-time job. I wouldn't even tell someone initially to quit their part-time jobs or hustles because there's people there that we can help recruit. I wouldn't quit any job until I was making twice as much in my network marketing as I was in my part-time or my full-time job. Would not quit. If I was making $100,000 in my full-time job, I wouldn't quit my part-time job till I doubled that. Because, you're an independent operator. If I was making $1,000 a month in my side hustles, my part-time jobs, I wouldn't quit till I was making $2,000. So I'm not telling you to quit your job, but this is a planned way for someone, instead of using up all their extra time, stealing it from their family and friends, maybe even taking it away from spiritual things, hobbies they'd like to pursue, they could put that part-time effort in here. They could still be around their family. They could, matter of fact, you can, in the 6 to 10 hours a week that you might be working and getting ready for a part-time job that takes you 15 to 20 hours a week, you have more time for your family, and you can probably, with the right amount of effort, be able to match and soon double that part-time gig. and then you go after the full-time gig, still doing this part-time. You need, and I'm going to talk more about part-time in coming videos, but there's so much power in talking full, the potential of full-time income done with part-time effort. Part-time effort, again, consistently. I absolutely believe you have to do at least one thing every day. I do believe most days you have to do a lot more than one thing, but you have to do at least one thing to actually consider yourself in business. Consistency, done over time, part-time, can lead to a full-time income. Hey, let's go.